Correct.
that Juan de la Cruz was convicted by the court. I don't want to glorify myself at the expense of people who are convicted by the court, or at the expense of people who have cases before the office of the Ombudsman. If that is their hang-up, let it be. That is not my hang-up. That is not the values that was inculcated to me by my parents.
Rimulya, pahiya. Pahiya ka, Rimulya.
Narito ang Balitang Pinoy TV.
Okay. Panoorin po natin itong si Ombudsman Martires. Itong pinalitan ni Ombudsman Rimulya, no? Na nagsalita na po itong si Ombudsman Marites patungkol po dito kay Rimulya. Na 'di ba, kung maalala natin, he was blamed patungkol po dito sa kaso ni Senator Joel Villanueva na may secret raw na yung nananahimik lang siya pero meron pong palang mga nangyayari. Okay? So, yun po ang pag-usapan natin. Pakinggan natin itong interview na ito at magre-react tayo. Para sa ganito naman, malalaman natin kung sino ang nagsisinungaling, sino ang nagsabi ng totoo, si Ombudsman Rimulya ba, yung current ombudsman, o itong si dating ombudsman, Ombudsman Martires. Okay? Yan ang papanoorin natin at i-react natin ito. Okay? Pero guys, bago ang lahat, bago natin ito pag-uusapan, help me po na i-like muna ha at i-share itong video na ito para guys kakalat ito sa taong bayan. Okay? Sabay-sabay nating i-like muna at i-share itong video natin, Facebook at YouTube. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay? Like and share para maraming makalam. And also guys, paki-subscribe at paki-follow ito para lagi kayong updated sa mga balita na kagaya nito. At ma-notify ang inyong mga cellphones kung meron tayong breaking news. Okay? So, kagaya nito, breaking news ito. So, sabay-sabay natin i-follow, i-subscribe, Facebook at YouTube. Ready? Follow, subscribe. 1, 2, 3, go! Ayan, thank you very much. Okay, so, ayan, pakinggan natin ha. At tayo po'y magre-react sa interview na ito. Okay? Mainit na interview ito kasi parang uminit ang discussion ni Ombudsman Martires dito ha. Okay, panoorin po natin.
But that's not the only issue here, former Ombudsman. Even the current Ombudsman is saying, in so many words, there's some sort of veil of secrecy here when you handed down that decision.
Diyan siya parang parang na-insulto itong si Ombudsman Martires ha, yung secrecy ni Rimulya na pautot. Secrecy pa eh. Simula nang naging ombudsman yan si Rimulya, magulo na talaga itong Pilipinas na ito.
And in 2019, was it a secret decision as they're calling it to be, former Ombudsman?
I'd like to throw back this question to the one who was talking a while ago, the voiceover. I don't know who was being interviewed.
That was Paulo Tamase of the UP College of Law. Go ahead.
The Supreme Court does not announce all of its promulgated decisions. Okay? Not every lawyer knows the decisions of the Supreme Court. Not every official of the government, lawyer, or lawyers of the Office of the Solicitor General would know the decisions of the Court of Appeals. Neither the Supreme Court, nor the Court of Appeals, nor the Office of the Ombudsman, or the Office of the Prosecutor of the Department of Justice has that duty to be always, announcing the decisions they have made. Otherwise, if that will be one of our functions, wala na kaming trabahong gagawin kundi mag-announce na itong decision na ito ay...
parang sinabi ni Ombudsman Martires dito na hindi po trabaho nila na mag-announce. Kasi inakusahan siya na sinikreto raw niya. Itong si Rimulya, chismosa. Laging nagpuputak sa... Alam mo Rimulya, hindi kasi paepal itong si Ombudsman Martires na kagaya mo. Tingnan mo si Rimulya ha. Kung ikukumpara mo itong ombudsman noon at ombudsman ngayon, ito si Ombudsman Martires, bihira lang ito makita sa mainstream media o nagpapa-interview. Pero itong si Rimulya, halos araw-araw, hindi nga araw-araw, kada oras. Dapat nasa media siya kada oras. Ganyan siya. Si Rimulya, no? Isa rin itong fame whore. Fame whore si Rimulya. Yan ang napapansin ko sa kanya, sarili ko yung opinion halos araw-araw, oras-oras, kailangan paborito niya yung ini-interview siya. Tapos ngayon, secrecy raw itong si Ombudsman Martires. Hindi yan trabaho niya na mag-announce. At pangalawa, hindi po ito pa-epal na laging may exposure ang inaatupag. Ikaw rin mula, suluhin mo na lahat. Epal ka eh.
Chairman, kung yung araw nito, itong decision na ito,
Sinong nag-appoint kay Rimulya? Yung bangag rin na parehara sa dalawa.
ko labang kay Juan de la Cruz, itong decision na ito labang kay Juana de la Cruz ay dismiss namin, yung mga ganon. Wala na kami gagawin.
Pero, former
But it doesn't
ombudsman,
mean that we are not transparent.
Pero former
Yes.
ombudsman, one can also argue that by doing so, by announcing, then you will be performing your very mandate. Katulad nga nung sinabi ni
Kaya nga, mag-perform nga yung mandate. Pero the fact na nagawa na yan, hindi nila trabaho na hindi sila media. Yan ang katotohanan na istorya niyan. Hindi sila media. Trabaho nila ay magtrabaho kung may sala o wala. Hindi nila trabaho na magbalita.
UP College of Law Assistant Professor Paulo Tamase, nag-ugat po ang ombudsman sa tanod ng bayan. So for you to be able to announce it and inform the public, wouldn't that be tantamount to protecting the interests of the public? And that extra effort to be transparent. Go ahead.
With all due respect to that professor, I think kulang ang basa niya sa functions ng ombudsman, okay?
Di pahiya?
The ombudsman, of course, is mandated to be transparent. No doubt about it. Any government office under the Constitution is mandated to be transparent. Kung nagbasa-basa si Professor Fadler, it is not the function of the ombudsman to be conducting every day a press conference announcing that this is what I did.
Pahiya ka rin muli. Hindi trabaho ng ombudsman na mag-press conference araw-araw. Pero itong si Rimulya, araw-araw nagpa-press conference, nakakahiya ka Rimulya.
Announcing to the people that I signed the order dismissing from the service Senator Juan de la Cruz. It is not the duty of the ombudsman to be announcing.
Correct.
Probably my predecessor was doing it. Probably my successor now is doing it.
Si Rimulya, ginagawa niya yan. Kasi gusto niyang tinatanong siya, sa media siya, lagi siyang star. Lagi siyang star of the night. Ganyan si Rimulya eh.
But I did not want to be glorified at the expense of people whose guilt are not yet determined by the court.
Correct.
Because the function of the ombudsman is just to determine probable cause.
Pero si Rimulya, ayan, pa-press con. Paputo na magaling ako, ombudsman ako. Hiyang-hiya naman kami na ombudsman ka pero bending the law.
For purposes of filing an information in court.
Hindi, alam mo, Martires, no? Ombudsman Martires, gusto ni Rimulya ang pagiging ombudsman kasi gusto niyang magpa-epal eh. Gusto niya magpa-interview. Yan ang gusto niya.
It is now the duty of the ombudsman to prove to the court that there is proof beyond reasonable doubt. If the court is not convinced that there is proof beyond reasonable doubt, the accused is acquitted. So kung magpuputak ako ngayon, kung magpe-press con ako, na nag-file ako ng case labang kay Juan de la Cruz, and later on Juan de la Cruz is acquitted by the court, hindi ko ba sinira ang dignidad ni Juan de la Cruz?
Correct.
Did I not destroy the reputation of Juan de la Cruz?
Yan ang ginawa ni Rimulya sa DOJ. Yan ang ginawa ni Rimulya ngayon sa ombudsman. Putak ng putak na hindi pa nga naaprubahan na guilty or not. Wala namang mali sa ginawa ni Rimulya pero masyadong maingay. Di ba? Masyadong maingay. Mapahiya ba? Like example, itong sinabi ni Rimulya na paimbestigahan yan si Pipi Sara sa kanyang impeachment. Paimbestigahan yang SALN. By doing that, sinisira mo ang dignidad ng tao. Si Pipi Sara, inspeksyonin ng ombudsman ang kanyang SALN. Itong si Pipi Sara. Si Pipi Sara pala may tinatago na SALN. Di ba? Ganun yung sasabihin ng taong bayan. Alam nyo naman yung taong bayan, especially yung iba na mag-criticize ka agad without even knowing the facts. Di ba? Ganyan siya si Rimulya. Pero itong si Ombudsman Martires, hindi. Hindi ito epal eh.
Cruz, did I not destroy the family of Juan de la Cruz, especially if the case is about violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act?
Correct.
Nire-respeto ko yung dignidad ng isang tao.
Paano yan si Rimulya walang respeto? Di ba, Ombudsman Martires? Wala to respeto si Rimulya putak ng putak eh.
Protektahan ko yung dignidad ng isang tao dahil karapatan niya yun eh. Let the court now announce that he was convicted. Not us to announce
Correct.
that Juan de la Cruz was convicted by the court.
Which
I don't want to glorify myself at the expense of people who are convicted by the court, or at the expense of people who have cases before the office of the Ombudsman. If that is their hang-up, let it be. That is not my hang-up. That is not the values that was inculcated to me by my parents.
Rimulya, pahiya. Pahiya ka, Rimulya.
That is not the values that was given to me by the Benedictine when I studied my law. Hindi ho yun ang tinuro sa amin eh.
Correct.
Ang tinuro sa amin, at yan nasa utak ko, irespeto mo ang dignidad ng iyong kapwa.
Correct.
Huwag kang maninira ng iyong kapwa para lang sumikat ka. Diba?
Rimulya, pasikat. Pasikat. Wag kang, di ba? Bilang isang ombudsman, announce ka ng announce eh. Para kang reporter, Rimulya. Ayan tuloy, na butata ka dito kay Ombudsman Martires. Kawawa.
Former
Kaya ang
ombudsman.
tanong ko ngayon, pati yung professor, alam ba niya lahat ang kaso na dinidesisyon ng Supreme Court? Ngayon, kung hindi niya alam, sasabihin niya secret decision yun?
So,
Now, let me ask also, why of all cases, this is the only case that fell into the table of the Ombudsman Rimulya. Bakit ito ng kaso ni Joel Villanueva?
Correct.
Yang dami namang kaso sa Ombudsman na dinisisyon na namin.
Kasi pinipili niya. Basta kaalyado ng mga Duterte, o kung hindi man kaalyado, kung hindi man pabor sa administrasyon, yun ang uunahin niyang i-announce. Utot mo, Rimulya. Pahiya ka dito.
Bakit bukod tangi kaso ni Joel Villanueva? Dahil magsabi kay Ombudsman Rimulya na yan si Villanueva, dinismiss yan noong araw ni Ombudsman Carpio Morales. See? At bakit ko bibigyan ng kopya si Carpio Morales ng decision ko, hindi naman party in interest si Carpio Morales. And what should also the office of the Ombudsman at that time in 2019 give Rimulya a copy of that decision when Rimulya is not a party to the case.
Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, hindi talaga bagay ni Rimulya maging ombudsman. Pinilit lang kasi ni Marcos ito eh. Rimulya, you are not fit for that position. Ang dami pang pwede pang mas fit sa'yo sa position na yan.
Okay, former ombudsman.
Yes.
Yeah, if I may, let me go through my questions as well. Here's the thing, you spoke of protection a while ago. Sabi niyo po, pinoprotektahan niyo din yung dignidad nung tao. And this is what people have been saying about your stint as ombudsman when you were still sitting there in that office. They were saying that you were in fact protecting these personalities and you were not there to protect the public's interest. What is your reaction to that? How do you defend yourself from that criticism? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. One of the powers or of the mandate given to the Ombudsman is to be the protector of the people. The word people is used in unqualified terms, meaning to say you should protect the rights of the complainant and the rights of the respondent.
Correct. People. Lahat tayo, ikaw, ako, kahit sino, people yan. Di ba?
Kaya ako nagsasalita, it's not because pinoprotektahan ko itong mga taong ito. Pero siya, pinoprotektahan ko.
Kasi sabihin na si Joel Villanueva, taong bayan. Lahat yan, people yan. Itong reporter na rin, tanga rin eh. Idilawan talaga yung reporter na yan. Obviously.
No. Kaya hindi ako nagsasalita dahil wala akong karapatan sirain ang kanilang future. Kasi, okay. Sabi ko na nga kanina, sinabi ko na nag-file kami ng kaso o we found this particular person guilty of violating, guilty of malversation, sabihin na lang natin. Papatak sa utak ng mga tao na itong taong ito ay nag-malverse ng pera. Paano kung pagdating sa court, sa Sandigan Bayan, inakwit itong taong ito? Diba, ako ang gumawa ng kinasira ng taong ito? Kasi sabi ko nga, magkaibang degree of proof.
Pero si Rimulya, parang sinisiraan na rin yung mga taong plano niyang sampahan, di ba? Kagaya ni VP Sara, Senator Joel Villanueva, yung mga in-announce niya sa media, di ba? It will create malicious thinking sa mga Filipino people, kahit malinis yung tao. Paano yan? Ito si Ombudsman Martires. Hindi naman ito ganyan na pagkatao, di ba? Iba ang kanyang natutunan nung sila pa'y nag-aaral patungkol dyan sa College of Law. Ayaw nila mag-announce ng announce, paepal ng paepal. Epal kaya, Rimulya. Diba?
Ang sa amin is only probable cause for purposes of filing a complaint or information in court. once the complaint or once the case reaches the court, a different degree of proof, a higher degree of proof is required, which is proof beyond reasonable doubt. So, pag inakwit ng court, siniraan ko na. Nagsasalita na ako na hindi, guilty yan eh. Nagwaldas ng pera yan eh. Ikinakwit ng court. Itong nanim na sa yung utak ng taong bayan na nagwaldas nga ng pera to, hindi ba siniraan ko yung taong yon? I am not saying I am protecting the guilty. No. Mali yun. That is taken out of context.
How would you...
Ombudsman is supposed to be the protector of the people.
Correct.
Exactly.
Okay.
So when you talk about, inadvertently, that it will taint the reputation of the accused.
Ito na nga mga kabalita. Ano na ang masasabi nyo patungkol sa balitang ito? Please comment down below mga kabalita. Pag-usapan natin yan sa comment section. At kung di ka pa nakasubscribe sa ating channel, baka naman